Hello Crafties, it's Lonnie. In this video, I'm going to show you how Ernie removed the oven in my Mini Winnie and modified the space for more storage. I never liked that oven anyway. I couldn't light it. It did not have an automatic pilot, and I couldn't get down low enough to light the pilot. And since we put in the convection microwave a few months ago, I haven't needed it anyway. So here is how he did it.
Okay, this is the front of the oven, and here we have the valve that regulates the oven. These are the burner controls. The oven valve goes here. So what we're going to end up doing, because we can't plug them all, is we're going to make this valve so that it does not turn on at all.
The oven knob.
The oven knob.
The other knobs will be able to turn on.
Oh yeah, you'll have full use of the burner top.
Well, this is where the oven was and the cooktop. Ernie took the oven out. He will put the cooktop back on and then build a cabinet underneath the oven. I never liked the oven. I couldn't light the pilot. And now that I have my convection microwave, I no longer need an oven. This is what it looks like without the stovetop or the oven. Ernie kind of moved this a little bit to find out what was behind there. What'd you find behind there, Ernie?
I found about 1.5 inches of dead space. No wires other than the ground strap at the back, but I'm not worried about that because I'm not even going to go near that. But I needed some dead space to run screws in to pad out the walls so that it will hold the mechanism that holds the pull-out drawer.
So we purchased a pull-out metal drawer from Amazon, which is going to fit really nice down here and will probably go all the way back. And then that will give about 8 inches. So he's going to put a little shelf about 3 inches along the top so that my induction oven can fit. So what Ernie's done is he has screwed 2 wooden pieces on either side with little slats. The shelf will have a shelf that'll go from here to here, and then this was where the cooktop will rest. And we got this metal rack on Amazon, and it actually pulls out. I'm sitting on the dinette, so I can pull this out without having to bend over to get all the way in the back. And he will put a door here, and that'll close up. This is the highest item that I have that will set on that shelf, and other items are lower and lighter. So Ernie just slipped this piece of wood, it's got a slot in it, right over that rack handle, and that's actually my handle to pull the rack out. This rack is adjustable width-wise, so that's why we bought it, so we could adjust it out to be as wide as we needed it. And it rolls very nice, and it's going to work out very nice for my new cabinet where the oven was. So the bottom shelf is done and in, and here are the things I want to be able to put in there. It used to be in the oven as well as the microwave. So the microwave will be clear, and I'll be able to access this by pulling it out. Ernie, could you demonstrate? Pulling it out and pushing it back.
It's a full-length pull-out.
It's a full-length pull-out, and It shouldn't rattle. If it does rattle, I'll put some of that waffle plastic thing in and around the plates. You don't need to rattle it, Ernie.
Well, just give an example of how bad it'll be.
Or I could put towels around it.
Yeah.
The next step, Ernie made this shelf that's going to slide right in there. And he says it's wedged in there well. Okay, and my cooktop is going to go in there. I can use my cooktop when I'm with a generator or electricity, but the stove will still go in there, and here's the base for the propane stove. So I have my drawer, I have my electric cooktop, and then the gas stove will be on the top. Now, Ernie, you're going to make doors for it. Okay. It'll turn the other way, though.
You want to go that way?
No, that's right. You had it right the first time. It'll turn out.
That's a left-hand swing.
Yeah, left-hand swing. And then I can actually sit here if I need to and access the door as well as the drawers and all the pans and pots and things I need. Okay, he's got the shelf secured, and there's a thermal barrier now that will rest between the stove and the wooden shelf to protect it from any heat that the stove might produce. Now, Ernie just put in the burner frame, and you can see the line for the gas right there. So he will line. There's another line that goes in to go to each burner, and there would have been a line that goes to the oven over here, but he's removed that, and that will be capped off so that it will never be used because there's no oven. Okay, Ernie's got the inside of the stove put back together. He put a bolt or a screw, a long screw, so this will not turn at all. Plus, it's plugged there, so no gas will come through there. And then there's thermal insulation here. What else did you say, Ernie?
Well, everything is back together.
Right.
The sparker goes to the burners, and it's all screwed in tight. The extension to sit underneath here to give it total stability is on. So it's just a matter now of pressure testing for leaks.
Okay. That step is done. The final installation to remove the oven and replace it with a cabinet. Look at this beautiful door that my husband made with a handle, and I can open it while sitting here on the dinette. And I can pull my drawer all the way out and put it back in. My electric stovetop will go up here just fine. He has put double magnets on for the latch, and it takes quite a bit of effort to pull it out. So we'll see how that works. So I've put my induction cooktop in there with a little bit of netting, webbing, Dyson, whatever you call it, and my little pan will go in there just perfectly. And in the drawer, I have my saucepan, the rack that goes for my convection cooktop, a little microwave dish, and these plastic covers, and another microwave steamer. All of these things were either in my oven or stored in my microwave. And the cooktop was underneath the dinette seat. And I hardly ever used it because it was so hard to get to. So now everything is very easy to get to. I can close this, and the cabinet door latches just like that. And there it is, all done. I am so happy about my oven modification. The oven is gone, and Ernie has built a little shelf and put in the metal drawer to put all my things that were either in the microwave or in the oven storage. And now that is all in one place. I also have my electric cooktop, my induction cooktop in there. I have other pots and pans and another drawer in the microwave that work on that. So it's finished. I'm so happy, and I love what he did with the door. It doesn't match the rest of the furniture or the rest of the cabinetry, but I still like it. Now I can be satisfied with that modification and that it is finished. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when doing modifications on your stove and oven. Thanks for watching. Bye now.